Good evening and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I would like to welcome you to Connie's Craft Along. I'm so glad you're here hanging out with me, maybe crafting. That'd be awesome. But whatever you're doing, say hello. Let me know that you are on and you're watching, and I'll just head down here to this other guy and see if I can find me happening. Oh my goodness. It's a warm moment. What can I say? Yes. So I hope everyone has had an awesome day. It has been a busy day in the craft studio, but having fun. I'm not panicking, but I still have work to do. This weekend is the girls' getaway weekend. Oh, I'm so excited. It is such an awesome weekend. Just think you get to hang out with a whole bunch of like-minded women, people that enjoy crafting and chatting and making friends and all that sort of stuff. All the meals are made for you. No dishes. You can craft when you want, nap when you want, go to bed when you want, get up when you want. Other than that, breakfast is served when breakfast is served, but it's all good. And just do whatever you enjoy doing for the whole weekend with no cares. It's so good for the soul. You come away from these weekends just feeling filled. And so I'm very, very excited. And I love to surprise and delight everybody that comes. So I'm looking forward to doing some of that. So anyway, that starts tomorrow. Tonight, we get to do some other crafting. So let's head down to the table. I'm trying to think if there's something that I should mention before we get started. Not sure off the top of my head. My December class, changing dates. I have a date now. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my calendar here because it's not the regular date. I don't have it right at the top of my head. Thursday, December 14th. So at that class, we are going to make some tags using the Love Santa tag kit. And then I will have an add-on package as well. And there'll be some other tag-like items, perhaps for, some little holiday gift giving to make people happy, if you know what I mean. Anyway, $53 is the cost for that. And I will ship you the Love Santa tag kit and the extra cardstock pieces and embellishments and die cuts and everything else that you need to complete the additional projects. So that's Thursday, December 14th. You can register through me anytime now. You will need to register, I'm going to say at least 2 weeks in advance. At least 2 weeks, because I have to get the kits shipped from Stampin' Up! So we will need extra time on this one. So anyway, I will get something a little more formal out about that next week, but there's your early heads up. Okay, tonight's crafting. We are going to make 3 cards tonight with all these pieces of things that we've pulled out. So we have 3 card bases. Standard card bases, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have 3 pieces of cardstock, 5 1/4 by 4. We have 3 pieces of designer series paper that go together, coordinate, hopefully. 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. You need 3 shapes of some description for your sentiment. And then if you want to put a frame on it, which always looks nice, 3 frames. And then the usual stamp ink, adhesive, embellishments, and you will need a trimmer tonight. So if you don't have your trimmer, run and get it now. Okay, well, I will take my time setting this aside while you run and get your trimmer. And then we will craft. So what we are doing tonight, if you are wondering, is called the stack, slice, and shuffle technique. And you may have seen it. I have seen it done where you cut your paper into 3 and make 3 cards. I've seen it done where you cut your paper into 4 and make 4 cards. You can cut your paper into 2 and make 2 cards, whatever you want. And who knows how many we're going to cut in. How many pieces are we going to cut our 3 pieces of designer series paper into? Oh, 3, you say? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, I'm being a little ridiculous. What can I say? I'll say lack of sleep, although it hasn't been terrible, but I have been waking up through the night this week, a couple nights, which drives me batty because I hate when that happens and never happened when I was younger. um, and then I start to think, oh, okay, well, I have to do this and I have to do that. And anyway, it hasn't been terrible. I haven't gotten out of bed, so that's kind of a good thing. But anyway, let's get to the crafting because, I'm babbling. Another sign that I'm tired, but, who knows? Anyway, it's all good. I'm excited. I'm just getting really excited for my weekend. That's it. Yeah, we'll blame that. Okay, I have no idea. Yeah. Craft, 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 craft. So I have stacked my 3 pieces of designer series paper. They are all lined up. And I am going to put this bottom corner at 2 inches. Oops, I'm going to keep them together, hold them tight. And I'm going to put this at 2 inches. Okay. And then I am just going to tilt it, and you can tilt it really anywhere you want. There's no real right or wrong here, but I'm going to put it about there. So I have just a small piece here, which I think is perhaps a little different than the samples that I did, but it'll be similar. And you know what? It doesn't much matter. So now I'm going to recommend that you put your blade down somewhere in the middle because you could be coming at different angles here and you don't want to smush your paper. So you want to hold it down, your paper down nice and tight. And then you're just going to slide your blade. And I'm going to go back and forth a few times because we are going through 3 pieces of cardstock, which clearly it will do because look, I just did it. But you do want to go back and forth a few times just to make sure you have it cut. So there's our first piece, and we are just going to set that aside. And then I am going to take this this corner. So I was down at the bottom here before. I'm going to take this opposite corner and I'm going to put it on my cut line. And I'm going to put this corner at 3 inches. Oops. There, 2. And again, it doesn't matter if you kind of mess it up. There's no exact right or wrong. This is just kind of give you some proportions that kind of work for the card. That's not to say that other proportions wouldn't work. Again, you're going to give it a nice tight hold down here and pardon, nice tight hold down, you say? Yes, that. Okay. And then back and forth with your trimmer. Okay. And there we go. When you are using your trimmer, you may or may not know, you don't want to be pressing down really hard on this. Some people, I've seen them, they put their finger right on the top and they're really pushing. That's hard on your blade. It will wear out faster. And then some people have said they really only cut down. So can you flip your blade around? And I think initially I said no, but I don't know why you couldn't. You could because it's symmetrical. But the theory or the idea is that sometimes you cut down and sometimes you cut up so that you are using it in both directions all the time. And so your blade will, it will dull and wear out evenly. Okay, because they do, but you can get replacements and then they're nice and sharp again. So then you are going to take your first pieces, doesn't matter which ones. You're going to lay out 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to take my second pieces, and now I'm not going to start here, obviously, because then I have the same card going on. And do 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to take my third and do 1, 2, 3. So there we go. And those are going to be our card fronts. Sorry, I'm a little bit off camera here. I'll try to just scoot him in a little bit. So that's kind of the card. Oh, we're done. It's been nice. See ya. Okay, there's a little more to do. We have to actually build the card now. So, being one of those people that not really knowing what I wanted and all the rest of it, I cut 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock and I cut 2 pieces of Poppy Parade. I only need 3, so we'll do one of each and then we'll see which one we like the best and go from there. So card faces, I'm just going to leave those whole and set them aside for now. So now it's just a case of mounting these puppies on here. So I am going to grab my glue. I'm going to use liquid glue and I am going to put the glue on all 3 pieces without sticking any of them down, just so that I can stick the 3 of them down quickly and slide them around into position if I need to. Okay. There we go. I didn't tell you about this paper. This is, oh my goodness. I even looked yesterday, but that was yesterday. No, actually, I lied. It was even 2 days ago when I was getting this stuff set up. Garden Walk. I was going to say a walk in the garden, but Garden Walk. It's from the fall mini catalog if you are looking for it. And this is the paper you may or may not recall that I can't remember how this is supposed to go. Nope. This way. This. There. Use your sample to figure out how you're supposed to build this. So it's going to go this way. This was the paper that I didn't order because I didn't like it. And somehow, I don't know, I must have put the number on the number somewhere, although I couldn't find it afterwards. But anyway, somehow I ended up with a pack of this paper, and I have to tell you, I fell in love with it. And sorry, I'm not even on camera here. And the paper that I'm using right now is not from the first package of this paper. So just goes to show. And I always tell people, if you kind of like it in the catalog, you're probably going to love it in real life because it just always looks better. But I didn't really like it at all. I didn't think. And it's not my colors. Poppy Parade, I'll be honest, it's not one of my favorites. Some people love it. I do not. I like blue red. This is an orange red. So it's not really my kind of thing. And Calypso Coral and Wild Wheat. And I just thought, yeah, no, I don't really like those colors. And I don't really want that paper. And I don't need more flowered paper. Little did I know. But even the backs, look, I love those stripes. And I like these dots. And this piece, the back, maybe you can see poinsettia there. So this is Christmas paper. So it's very versatile, very lovely. And don't be like me. You should get some if you don't have any of this because it is lovely. Oh dear. Um, Joanne. Wait a minute, Joanne. Sorry, I thought I had that on. Oh, but it's Messenger. It's like, why is that even coming through? I have it on Do Not Disturb, but Messenger phone call from my girlfriend who uh, who I need to talk to after this. So there we go. Okay, there we go. So there's the two. We can finish those off, but if there's any early thoughts on uh, whether you like the poppy parade or the pretty peacock background, you can let me know. I'm kind of thinking the poppy parade sort of makes everything just pop. This is nice. It's a nice accent border, but it's not bright. It doesn't pop the way the poppy parade does. A poppy parade. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to pay anything extra for the bad comedy. Oh, wait, you're not paying anything for this anyway. Anyway, I apologize for the bad jokes. They're kind of, qualified for dad jokes, right? Which are good. Dad jokes usually make you laugh. They're just corny. So do this guy while I'm at it, and then it will be ready. So maybe, what do we think? Poppy Parade? I think I'm going to go with Poppy Parade. So we'll put this last one together and we can finish them off. Now, the one thing you cannot do with this is decide, oh, I really like what's on the back. Maybe I'll just flip one of those because it would go with what I'm doing. Because they are all unique shapes, your card wouldn't fit together. So you have to decide before you start cutting which is the top and which is the bottom for your designer series paper. But you could always make more. Okay, so this is this shape challenges my brain. What can I say? There we go. Oh, am I falling off camera again? Try to scooch up a little bit. The other thing that you need to be aware of, but it will work, is the direction. I wanted my stripes to go across, but as you can see, it doesn't matter how you cut it. If you're holding it, it will maintain the shape. So you don't have to worry about, we turn it all a quarter turn or anything, and now my pattern is upside down instead of right side up or anything along those lines. So, okay. And then the other thing I thought I had done, but I don't see it now, was cut an extra frame. So I did two in Pretty Peacock and one in Lost Lagoon. I thought I did two in Lost Lagoon, but apparently not. I could have done one in Poppy Parade, but uh, I don't see any of those either. So let's just move on. I'm thinking that's perhaps how it will go, but let's put some sentiments on here. And maybe we'll just do them all in Poppy Parade. That might be quick and easy. Of course, I didn't get any ink out because that would be, totally organized. But we're good. We have it right here. So tonight I am using a brand new to me stamp set. So sincere. I've been looking at this in the catalog for a while. It's from one of the $1 million sellers. So when you have $1 million of personal sales, you get a trip to Utah and you get pampered and spoiled and um, rewarded, and you spend time there doing things. Often you go out and see the pick line and just, really interesting things. And you also get to work with one of the designers on creating a stamp set that will be put out. So this one, $1 Million Sales Achiever, Sandy Hancock. So I don't actually know her. I know of her. I know the name, but I don't know. But what a beautiful stamp set. Look at these sentiments. You're in my heart and prayers. I put that one out to use tonight. Hope your day is a happy one. I pulled that out. But so very proud of you, just for you. Hope you're feeling better soon. So thankful for you. Be grateful for what you have. Be proud of who you are. Oh, love that. Love spending time with you. Your kindness is so appreciated. Knowing you brings joy to my heart. That's a beautiful one too. And then look at this. Happy birthday. We had asked for some vertical greetings because sometimes they're just fun to add to a card that you're making, and it just fits, and it's nicer than this. This is kind of vertical in that it's narrow and goes down, but this is, it's nice to have some of those. So just an awesome, awesome stamp set if you are looking for a new sentiment set that covers lots of different things. So, not positive, this is mounted. It's great. Brand new, have not used these, have not cured them, have not, but here we go. Cross my fingers, hope for the best. It worked. And hope your day is a happy one. Another beautiful sentiment. Put that onto there. And then that one, oh, I didn't get that one very straight, did I? Stuff on the back. We're going to try this one once more. Hopefully it's a little straighter. Oh, yes, that's a beautiful thing. And I think I'll do another one of these. There we go. That's a little high. Maybe I'll just try it on the back. These are from the Nested Essential dies, and they are stitched, which sometimes doesn't flip over all that well. But lately, when I've been using them and flipping them, two-sided paper and all, they seem to, the stitching seems to come through quite well. So just how the die is made, but they do flip, and you can still see the stitching. So yeah, you can flip them over if you kind of maybe mess up the first time. So just give these guys a quick scrub. The side, and then I don't know that it matters what goes where. So we'll alternate. We'll do two of these. I'll do one on the pretty peacock. Am I out of camera again? Oh, let's turn back. Sorry. I'm just sticking it down. I promise I'm not doing anything weird. And then do one of these here. Other one on here. Now you can do these, you can make them more different if you want. or you can do them like this, kind of like assembly line where you've got lots of similar pieces going on, and you just kind of layer everything up and get it ready. Each card, of course, is going to look different because you've got different pieces of the designer's paper in each position. So you see different amounts of it, and you can put your sentiment in different places, and that would give a little different look. And just based on how I flip this, made me think, oh, you could do it this way as well. Now, you would have to watch this pattern, or if you have a directional pattern, you would have to watch that. Those flowers looked a little bit like they might be on their head. Not terribly so, but perhaps a little bit. So I will just stick with this, but if you don't have directional paper, you could flip your pattern and mount it the other way around. There's lots of things you could do. Does this one look? Yeah, this one sort of looks upside down as well, even though that stem is going the other direction. The larger one sort of is what your eye grabs. Now, I suppose my sentiment could go right over top of that, and then you would never notice. But too late. Hello, Joanne. You forgot I was live. Yes, that's why I did not answer your call. I was going to call you after, I promise, but anyway, I'm glad you're on here. We are just finishing these off. What do we think? I always put it up here too. Up here, down there. I don't know. Kind of like it over the join, I think. Or maybe, no, you know what? I kind of like seeing the join. But then maybe this should be this way. Put this one over the join. I don't know. If I put this up here, I've got more peacock. You see, these are all challenging decisions. Okay, I'm just going to stick with this and this. But I kind of like that one up there for some reason. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It just, it's saying, yes, put me up here. So we will. Surprised I don't have any helpers right now. My cats have been, oh, so very helpful the last few days. I've had stuff all over the place, and they've just kind of, you know, been in heaven checking it all out. Sometimes misbehaving, sometimes not too bad. They know, right? As soon as you sort of mention their names, Oscar, it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm not doing anything, Mom. It's okay, I'm all good. But they've been down here a lot, other than what we caught them totally napping in the spare room upstairs. So we've had beautiful sunny days this week, and so our spare room gets very, very warm, and cats love it. They just go in there and melt. Thanks, Joanne. I'm glad you like them. They're kind of a quick and easy layout. You can get 3 cards done. Bing, bang, boom. There we go. And now we just need some bling. What shall we put on these? Let me see what we got going. Not snowflakes. See some of those. Oh, what I feel like. Don't know what I'm after. Oh, oh, and those are, what are they? They're petal pink, but they might go out. Okay, let's see. maybe we'll do a little mix and match, or mix them up here. So we will do one of these guys with some of these gold embellishments. And then how about, I clearly didn't open that package on the side. Oh, I could put the, so I could put the pink up here, and then I could put the peacock over there. Oh, that might look lovely, right? These here. Whoop. Well, these, in case you're wondering what these are called blooming pearls. Last time I looked, they were out of stock, but they will be coming back in. I think there was a date. I don't honestly remember it. Sometime in November-ish. Hello, Maureen. Thanks for stopping by. There we go. What if I should have put something on there as well? And we did not. We just put it on the cards for tonight. But you could. Oh, the other thing I had pulled out thinking it might look nice on this, and I don't know, but I had this. It was this black gingham. Quick bow. Let's see. We'll just give a little. I love this black and white gingham ribbon. It is, I mean, number one, it's cute, right? Black and white gingham. How can you not love that? But it's also, it's not wide, quarter inch, yes, quarter inch. So it's really easy. It's cottony, so, and it's just really easy to tie a bow. What do we think? Yes? No? Maybe? I'm not sure. Yes? No? Maybe? You don't really like it, I don't think. Okay. No bow. No bow for you. I think maybe we will just,